Welcome back to Dinset's Techie Not Badass. I'm your arrogant host, Von Fry. Tonight we're going into retro. I kind of thought, hey, maybe for some of the retro stuff, would you guys maybe like to, maybe if I could clean this up and have more retro game clutter behind me, maybe that would work out well for you guys. Maybe that would be kind of nice for the retro stuff. I cleaned up my cog in this corner over here. I took the cogs from that corner and flipped it, and it was complicated. I think it looks a little better, but I still think this is a little too busy. Maybe I'll ask Grok to make a. Is that just a little? Maybe I need to move that camera just a little bit or scooch over. I can't tell. That's going to get uncomfortable. Maybe I need to get Grok to make a minimalist steampunk frame for this, but we'll see. Actually, you know, it's a 4x3. I'll be fine. We're going to take on Star Fox 2. The Secret of the Ooze. Whatever that ooze does, I think it made all of these like people meld with the animals on their respective planets. There seems to be more characters. I remember very little about this. I think I gave it a good 45 minutes back in 2017 on the Super Nintendo Classic. Otherwise, yeah, I really don't know a terrible deal about this game. And man, there's always something I don't end up doing. I didn't go on YouTube and set the category to Star Fox 2 like anyone cared, but I you know, it takes me a while to figure out how to do it on Twitch. There's always like 30 minutes of things you have to do to set up a stream. But let's head over to the 4x3 land, and we're going to be drinking a Red Bull. Sugar-free. The sugar-free is sweeter than Red Bull. Oh, I see what part of the problem is here. I was like, you know what? I knew we were missing something. Boom. A little bit of blue. There we go. That's the ticket. Maybe I need to shine that more this way. It doesn't really help. So, yes, the jelly cogs are gone. They're not as jelly now. Not as much so. This looks cleaner. It's okay, but I could see, if you look for it, the cogs on at the top could they don't loop very well. I could maybe work on that. Maybe it's going to be a little tough, but I might be able to fix that. As for this is about as good as I can do for you for a retro feel. You think it's going to get me emotional scars to get through this? Okay. Star Fox in Ruse of an Ooze. Cuphead. Oh, is it? Is that a Cuphead? I do have Cuphead. I do own Cuphead. I honestly, it just didn't seem very fun. I don't like the fact that the game is a boss rush. That there really was no effort put into level design at all. There was a lot of attention to animation and boss rush. I am checking my emails. I have not heard back from the publisher of Mouse PI for Hire. However, at the last minute, just before the stream started, I got an email from YouTube and they want to interview me for product research reasons in the morning, like Thursday or Friday morning. And they're like, can you do this like at 3 a.m.? And I'm like, look, maybe like 9 a.m. Thursday or Friday, but not like immediate. Okay. So there's that. Nukem says, so just got done kicking some serious ass in Star Fox. Oh, did you? Did you finish Star Fox? Because Star Fox 64, I think, is manageable. The controls are actually pretty good. You know, the frame rate on this is garbage. So I cannot do Punch Out. You guys don't want to see me even try Punch Out. King of Clingers, I feel the fate brought me here. One of the SF2 songs popped in. Nice. Welcome to the chat. King, are you new here? Everybody say hi to King. Did he leave? Did he leave already? I don't know. I don't know how you found me on YouTube because I forgot to set the category and all that stuff. So Overwatch 2 Switch Edition. Screw that. Nope. No, not playing. Nope. No. Not doing that. I saw talk about that. Okay, actually, I mean, I do have a Smurf that one of my 30 Smurfs I took to top 500. I could, yeah, it's been almost a year since I've played Overwatch 2. Would we like to see me stream Overwatch 2 tomorrow? Or hold on, guys, we're going to do a poll. This shall be a poll on the YouTube channel, guys, during the stream here. Do I need to stream Overwatch 2 tomorrow? Switch to edition. Now, I don't have this quite mapped the way I would do it, but largely I would use 2 buttons, jump, and God, I don't know what I'd set over there. It's not going to be fun. It's going to be, yep, that's why I quit playing the game. People's obnoxious kids ruining the damn game. People not, oh, we have a wrecking ball. I guess we're throwing now. So that would be a thing. I know, we're so behind here. The new guy probably left. Let me start a poll. The options for streaming tomorrow, guys, and I haven't played any more Hades, unfortunately. So the options, okay, how do we do a damn poll? So the new guy's still here. Nice. It's weird getting new people. I'm getting like a new person every week, and slowly we will grow. Okay, or something. Poll. What do I stream tomorrow? So that's the poll. I'm sorry. I know we're slow to get this going. I've been working on a video today. I had to sign some deals to get the house siding done. That's going to happen in like mid-June, and that is probably not going to interfere with, I think, I stream late at night. It'll probably be okay, but what's $17 right now? Hold on. Hey, there's a pretty good game from Platinum Games. It called Wonderful 101. Sounds familiar. I think you guys sound like you would like to see me try. You'd like to see what the #1 wrecking ball on Xbox looks like on Switch. Can he do it? Does he still have it? I could wonderful. You guys know I can't type with this, right? Was this Wonderful 101? Is it a spiritual successor to yeah, isn't it a spiritual successor type thing to Beautiful Joe, and it flopped or something? Am I mistaken? There is a demo to download. We'll go ahead and heart this for right now. Okay. See, here's the difference. I have rented Smash Brothers, so we know I could try to do that again, and we know I suck at it. Or you could see me, I don't know. They've probably added a couple of heroes since I last played Overwatch. I don't know the meta or all this. I have perhaps 10,000 hours in the game. I have 8,000 plus hours on one account. 3,000 plus hours as Wrecking Ball on that account. I have I think it was like 136 kill streak in one game. I have won games entirely by myself, getting every single kill. Or it could blow up in my face. I don't know. See, that's the problem. You guys thinking Smash Brothers? Consider downloading the demo for Wonderful 101. Okay. We're going to swap we should have been doing it this mode here. I did add the Red Bull thing to the corner, so we got the steampunk thing going. Oh, what are we doing here? Back to game selection. That's right. The game kind of freezes when you win. Okay. Hedge your bets, guys. This is not a game I'm too familiar with. Man, I haven't played Stunt Race in 30 plus years. That would be balls also. It's like so low frame rate, low poly. But yeah, here we go, boys. Programmer, Overwatch is free. You're telling him? Yeah, Overwatch is a free-to-play game. I could actually still play it on Xbox without Game Pass or anything, because all the free-to-play games have online multiplayer for free. Oh, but if you bought the game, now you need to pay $10 a month for online multiplayer access. If you're going to take away Xbox Live from people, then make the online play free. And then just let us, you know, do the game subscription thing or not with Game Pass. Instead, they've screwed the pooch. All right, so this would have been our first look at the mothership that harbors the R-Wings. But no one played this game until, you know, 2017. Man, it's astonishing that they had this thing ready to go around 95. And then they said, screw it, nope. Put something on the N64. So then the turnaround time to get Star Fox 64 going, like, why is it taking games forever these days, you know? I'll look at the poll, you know, at the end of the stream and we'll decide, okay, guys? And that's not to say that the poll is going to decide, oh, is that supposed to be flame or gold? What are we doing here? Take on the missiles and the bases. Yeah, I don't remember too much. Whoa, stereo. Oh boy. Did I play this at all? I might have looked at something. I don't know. I think I was curious if the frame rate was any good. I might have looked at it for a minute when this started. It's flaming gold. That sounds like a new dip at KFC. Mission. What button are we pushing? Just... Okay, we've got hard and expert. We're going to try hard, okay? I was being told that normal was too easy. Expert is not locked, or is locked. Therefore, we need to play with the hardest available difficulty. And the poor guys on the right, that the poodle and the, what is that, ocelot? They're MIA. Like, I just did. Maybe they died this game, and that's why they didn't show up in 64. I have returned. I shall make inhabitants of Corneria. You shall fear my vengeance. Give me some time to read this. I'll detonate an awesome power on all of Lilat. In Europe, it's called Lilat Wars, not Star Fox. Curiously, I'm not really sure why that is. Okay, so we have to take on these missiles. Star Fox team, do you read me? I have terrible news. Did I skip that, or? I can't tell what button they wanted me to push. All right. We've got... There's... Miyu. Vampire Princess Miyu. Faye. Did they go with anime names? Well, actually, they couldn't have, because Faye Valentine didn't exist yet. All right, so we want my wingman to be Falco, right? Or is he going to be a dick? Was that random? No, Falco. He's got less shields, more E-charge. He's got speed. God. What's S3? Heart, bomb. Maybe brings you hearts? I don't... Here, Falco, let's do this. Paper's here. Hello. Miyu and Faye. I feel like Star Fox is going to end up becoming popular joining. I think that we got duped. Now the word's coming out. By the way, this looks a lot better. Did they try to optimize this since it's not actually on a Super Nintendo? Does this maybe run at 30 or 60? Can anyone confirm that for me? Okay, so we need to take on these missiles, right? And we... Do we get to go to the missile? Carrier. Fly into the battle carrier and destroy its energy core. Okay. You want me to hit B to do that, or... No, wait, we got to get this missile. Chasing Hedges. Hi, I've seen you here before. Whoa! This is more all-terrain mode. Okay, hold on. Shit me. I think the controls are different than before. Yeah, we're gonna have to turn with our... Oh, actually, it's really cool that we have a reticle. Oh, I can charge the shot? But we're shooting with A now. Wow, this is too damn ambitious for the Super Nintendo. Why did I have to put it on hard? Pause. Is that gonna blow up? What is our dodge? Our brake? Is that me blowing up? Okay, I guess we screwed up. Do I have to dock back at the I think in order to heal I may have to dock, right? Yeah, bam doom 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 doom. Press Y to what? Okay, so that's gonna be... Okay, I want to know what brake is. Oh shit. No, we don't want to do that. We don't... I'm guessing A is brake. It's kind of doing weird things. I got it, right? Clear time, did that say 1 second? They flipped all the damn controls. Why was shoot last night? Okay. Yvonne, what do you think of Star Fox 2, or can you give 2 fucks about it? Oh. The game is essentially in its omega stage. There are some clear quality of life advantages here. Reticle, like the crazy ambitious that this is kind of pseudo working with the all-terrain mode, where you are actually steering instead of, you know, flying on a conveyor belt. Yeah, what if Nintendo Prime was right? What if the Star Fox game, they were duping us to see who was leaking? That's what it was. They found out Nate the Hate was getting leaked information. Yeah, I need to get this missile. But we have to try to cut it off. Shit. Hey, is that Starwolf following me, or is that Falco? Yeah, again, if you're going to give advice to somebody under fire, you probably actually need to have voice sampling. Like actual voice sampling, not just scramble, emerging. All right, I guess I was supposed to blow that up anyway. I thought I had to save it from the missile. I said Fox about it. Okay, the planet that's on fire probably needs rescue. But maybe this is more important to get the missile. It's got an escort and it's getting lit up. I think this is running at a smoother frame rate, right? Like, is this are we probably looking at 30 FPS on this? Because I think that the Super Nintendo Classic was probably capable of a 30 FPS type run here. Okay, let's save this planet. Are we doing good enough to create a suspend point? Thank you. This is a polo shirt I got for Christmas that I kind of ordered for myself. And then my mom's like, I don't have anything to get you for Christmas. And I'm like, well, I ordered this shirt on sale. Well, okay, fine. Well, I can give that to you or something. By the way, guys, so my mom is getting her knee replaced, okay? And here's the thing. So she's going to have like a walker for a little bit and maybe like a leg brace. So I was thinking I might get her the most popular shirt of the last 30 years, a shirt that debuted 30 years ago. Austin 316. Get her an Austin 316 shirt. Would that be fun? Let me know what you think about that. They did a stellar job with the artwork. The art style alone makes it look graphically better. I think that there are things on this welcome screen that are more 2017 than 1996, to be honest with you. Like the box art for the game, I don't think that has anything to do with 1996. It doesn't look like the style one would have back then. King Klinger says, I've never played the OG Star Fox. Oh, I played through it last night, and I hadn't played it in a long time, and I had stories to tell and all kinds of stuff. Sadly, I never had the Classic Mini. I still do, and it is... Oh, it's... right. Oh, don't knock things over. Kaboom! The Classic Mini, guys. Oh, good. I did set this back to 60 FPS. I was worried for a sec. And mine is the Australian version. So the only difference between this and the European version, they call this, I think, the Classic Mini or the SNES Mini, whereas the American one's called the SNES Classic, and it uses that kind of Famicom look. So the Famicom one looks like this, but it says Super Famicom instead of Super Nintendo. And it's pretty cool. I know I haven't used it a lot lately, but there was a good year where I really put some time on that. And the Australian version, which a friend sent me from GameStop in Australia, except GameStop in Australia, or no, New Zealand. So it's the Australian version. She sent it to me from New Zealand. Check that out. They just closed their games, their EB games. It just like a few months ago, they closed down EB games in New Zealand. So unfortunate. But she picked that up at EB Games New Zealand, and now they don't have an EB Games / GameStop. You know, it's like I said, the CEO of GameStop stands to make like $14 billion or something, or maybe it's $40 billion. It's like an obscene amount of money if he can successfully run the company into bankruptcy, while I'm holding gift cards for GameStop. But yes, now I'm going to kick things that I need to move back. GoPro case. Yeah, the Australian one has a different box than the European one, but they're all really the same. The American one has the weird purple and light purple look. I miss EB Games, man. I didn't have a GameStop until I think all my EB Games became GameStop around 2005, 4 or 5. But EB Games, I'd go in there, they just had tons of games. And before that, it was Electronics Boutique or Babbage's. And eventually it just becomes GameStop and a place where, you know, trying to act like Hot Topic, right? So back to our games. You want a Super 64? What's that? Yeah, EB Games is... I remember seeing them in Puerto Rico. Is Newcomb giving away his location here? I remember when I was little, we had EB Games and GameStop in the same. Now that I haven't seen. The Babbages became Electronics Boutique, became EB Games, and then became GameStop. That's what happened in my area. Yeah, I haven't seen one in a while. I'm pretty sure that I bought Vice City. I'm pretty sure I pre-ordered and picked up Vice City at an EB Games in 2002 at my mall. Pretty sure. All right, so we're heading to Corneria. Leon of the Star Wolf team. I have no time to read any of that. Now, it is pretty ambitious that is moving text, right? That text is actually... Oh, shoot. We don't want to waste those. I need to hit A to throw those brakes on, don't I? You have a charge locking on missile shot. That's, you know, not too different from 64. Pretty wild that that got included. Alright, I probably don't want to get blown up by this dude, right? He's just gonna ramming speed me, isn't he? Oh, did I just, like, take off a ton of his health with that? I think I did. Here, we'll... God. Is he still... Is he gonna hit me no matter what here? God, this guy's lock-on ability. I guess you don't have your flippity flip in this one where you can do this sort of thing. I miss when GameStop was actually games and not Funko. Oh God, I hate Funko Pops. I've never seen a Funko Land. They never had that. Surprise Attack is the name of this OST. Nice. No Man's Sky came out with yet another update. Dude, you gotta hand it to them. They got paid and they did their best to make good on it, didn't they? Okay, here we are. Honestly, I'm doing... If I could hit him, I would be fine. What even hit me? I don't know. He's got like a missile coming for me. Leon's shields are not dropping for shit. And there I am hitting like all the wrong buttons again. Okay. Oh, is he spin moving me? All right, well, I'll give him some to spin move. All right, it took 2 bombs, but I got him. He's not a Kennedy. But he'll be making an appearance in 64 anyway, right? Alright, that was sloppy as shit. I'm hoping that I'm getting fueled up. Back to your mothership. Use the ship to power up your shields. Alright, I think we need to do that. I'm kind of on the blinkety-blink side of stuff. Guys, we gotta get going. Shit. Where are these missiles coming from? A's not doing it. Okay, place the cursor. So that's Falco in the red R-Wing, kind of. That is a target, not a protect target, but a destroy thing. We got pencils flying at us. I think that's the break. I think A is break here. I think there's 2 targets remaining. Dude, that this can actually locate the targets is so beyond wild. It really is. It's way up there. It is a little twitchy. I have an analog stick I'm using, but, you know, it's not necessarily analog controls. We got it. Missile spawned from base stationed on the planets. So we do need to rescue Corneria here. And hope that this thing just blasts that, right? Oh man, I need more help. I can't cover all of this. I need to set up some rotating turrets, you know? Infiltrate the base and annihilate it. And then maybe the planet will shoot down the missiles. Oh, right, we're going to be walking around. God. Oh. I almost forgot about this. Damn it. Okay, I just wanted to shoot that, maybe? Maybe I have infinite air brake? The brake and the accelerate being on, like, opposite sides is rough. Wow. It's chugging along, singing a song, walking in a winter wonderland. In a meadow, we could build a snowman, maybe. Can you see how this would be better on the N64? Do I have a way to transform? Wow. Wow, astonishing. Yeah, I thought we'd be in the chicken mech, but I think that's for other skirmishes. So it looks like every situation is all-terrain mode. Essentially, which is kind of cool. How am I supposed to do that? Is this like a bombing run type thing? I don't think I have any bombs left. It's not exactly easy. I can't crank up high enough to come down and shoot this thing. I want to play Zero so bad. That's the game I want to play the most. I didn't even know it existed until recently. Damn it. Falco, can you help? Do I fly inside of that? What am I doing? Turn into the mech and stand on it. And how do I do that? Okay, I hit select. Wow. God, this is brutal. Now we're underwater. Now I've done some of this, yes. Or something like that. Well, I tried to go in there. It's not wanting me in there now. Maybe I have to get back in there. Okay. Guys, this is pretty brutal. It's all circles. Does that mean that one's done? Stand on the switch. I didn't go underground. Okay. Now we have another target we're gonna have to go inside of. Is that right? This is almost like trying to land. Oh my god, this is like trying to land the F-14 in Top Gun, man. Please go. Go. Oh my god. Okay, I've got some kind of skills. Boom, baby. I don't know how the hell we did it. Brutality. Now we can fly away or shoot something else. It's under assault from I'm seeing a T up there, I guess indicating target, and that target might be fish. They want me to do what? Maybe we're gonna go, maybe we're going in the water. Here we go. We're gonna go inside, right? Lord, trying to communicate this with 5 polygons is not easy. And I keep wanting to use the right stick, but that's not gonna do anything, right? So. I think it has a little bit of auto aim tracking up and down, kind of like Doom. There might be something over here, a red switch. Okay. This is brutal. Very, very brutal. How bad am I doing? I can't tell. Nick Gunner? Kick Gunner. That's what they call this, a kick gunner? No, pick the thing up. Alright, I'm probably going to regret that I got beat up like that. We're going in. Switches open the base, and the base was below. Got it. Alright, now we had a base to deal with last night that was not too dissimilar. Let's try not to get hit this time. Come on, kick gunner. Rotating with the left and right buttons. Look, I mean, you can say works with air quotes, I guess, right? Oh no. Oh no. I guess we got it. I hope that was just a cinematic that's going to show me leaving this joint. Wow. You know, you could tell a zoomer that this was made in like 1983, they might believe you. Because I think to them, just old video games are old video games, you know? It's no fun when there's no resistance. Launch planetary missiles to Cornea. Okay. So, let me read the chat here a little bit. I'm getting close to finishing those aren't going to keep moving, are they? I'm getting close to finishing Metroid Prime 4 and recently destroyed the giant Omega Griefer. Excuse me. Hopefully I get the true and oh my god. That was my impression. Like, as I scanned all this stuff up and down the best you wanted me to, and you're not going to give me the real ending. Now I got to play it on hard and scan the bejesus out of stuff with no real checklist. And there are things you can't go back and scan if you missed. So keep that in mind. You're probably not getting the true ending unless you go through the game with a checklist of some sort. The game doesn't have a checklist. You're going to have to fire up some website. I know you generally don't want Corneria to receive too much damage or else it's game over. Okay, so I mean, this is Corneria, right? Or is that Fortuna? Corneria damage 24%. How is that possible? 24% remaining? Fighters. Fighter. Okay, so we rescued this place, but I think this is Corneria. That was Fortuna. It's not really saying. I mean, I can only do so much by myself. I need Slippy and Peppy to do some shit, you know? I think I got the barrel roll to work right there. That lock-on is weak. Just got 2 of them. I need a ring to fly through for real. Can't see. There's one. One left. It's on my 6. Yeah. Kick some ass. Replayability, Kirby Air Rare's by far the holiday game. I know Kirby Air Rare's got a lot more replayability than Prime. The thing is, everybody talks up these other Prime games, these other Metroid Primes I haven't played. I don't see how they could actually be any better. Like, do they have replayability? They don't have a multiplayer. Sure, you probably don't scan everything for hours on end, but I don't know. All right, so this is a problem right here. %. Oh my god, we're screwed. I wasn't sure if that was going up or down, that number. Oh my god, I effed them up. I remember it being like this in 2017 when I played it. Like, some of these encounters would be like under a second long if you did it right. It's like I have super blasters all of a sudden. Okay, well, so Corneria, just keep Corneria fine. Battle carriers on the Corneria, prepare. Okay, we need desperately to... Oh geez, maybe that was not a good idea. Place the cursor on your destination, but there's a battle carrier right there. Shoot. Pigma, now I remember you. I don't know what my shield indicator really means. Maybe eventually the Star Wolf team just dies out and then you can actually start making progress. Satellite's been overrun. Shoot, this stuff's happening in real time during our battle. We've been hit by a planetary missile, Corneria 57, but I'm over here trying to fight. What do you expect me to do, game? I'd love it if that actually locked. There's like 0 chance I'm going to hit anything with the charge shot, you know? Of course, he can't deflect bomb. Do I even have any? Okay, so you don't want your shields to go all red. Figuring that out now. No shield. Well, if he's going to spin like that all the time, I guess maybe I should just go ahead and get killed here and rethink how this goes. A full-on game over. So, continue as Wingman? Wow, that is grim as balls. How come my Wingman wasn't helping me during the damn stages? I can't, and now this thing's gonna want me to fight Pigma again, and he's probably healed himself. Hey, it's Pigma of Starwolf. Oh, do I not have any bombs either? It is too hard to see what you're looking at here, like... To try to decipher this is a job. You know, there is a little something like bigger storytelling to this, to be picking up and playing as another character. Like, hey, the war doesn't end because Fox McCloud gets killed, you know? It's up to somebody to step up. Okay, so I do have bombs. Alright, eat a bomb. Unbelievable. Not bad for an amateur. I'm dead! So, in any other games, does Falco have like an orange touch to his art? Oh my lord, we're done. This is meant for you alone. Planet Cannon fire! I think we just got a hard game over here. I think this is a game over cinematic. Yeah. Ah, it's all over. Corneri's finished. Ah. Walk closer to the phone, girl. You got to record this. Oh my lord. Wow, that is some grim stuff. Jeez. Yeah, Pigma maybe used to be on Fox's dad's Fox team. Hold on, I've got a button for that.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Ah. And of course.
I suck tonight.
Rank E. They never give you an F. It's always an E in games for failure, isn't it? What button confirms? Is this the one time in Nintendo stuff where the B button is confirmation? Yeah, he did not play around. That was like... First of all... I don't know if he... Okay, so if he has hearts, do I get some hearts? What's the S? Like, actually supports you? Like, I don't know. Let's go with Peppy. Falco clearly did not participate. He's got a totally different looking ship. So protect the big planet in the corner. That's what you're supposed to do. Yay! Red stripe. Remember those ads? Okay, so you could load up in the mothership and transport and be like in the carrier or something, or it's like it looked like you could deploy. Warp. Okay, well, we're gonna warp here. That'll get us a little bit closer, and we're gonna take on your carrier. That seems to be a big priority, frankly. All right, we're gonna create a new spot. Give this another go. Yeah, I saw what you said about the 3D art project. God, I don't even know if that's what a midterm would look like these days. I think you have to do a lot. In 1995, this was what it would look like, right? Wow, oh my God, you put on the 3D glasses, blow your mind. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is just prioritize, right? Get some of this shit out of the way. Thankfully, I don't really have to dodge any of the asteroids, it seems. I'm trying to do the barrel roll. It seems like the asteroids just kind of like are there for looks. Sweet. Am I getting it? Am I not hitting the hit me here spot or what? What are we doing? Are we going inside? Oh boy, we go inside. Not like this. Not like this, guys. Thought that was a power-up. Shit. Lord. Are we going in? Yes? Is that gonna open? Alright, we gotta dick down this carrier. Alright, we're just gonna work on our circle strafe here. Leon would be proud. Circle strafe with one analog stick and an LR button, boys. I made that look like I knew what I was doing. I swear I have not done this. I'm just that good. You know what else we may have to consider doing? And I don't know if I can do it with these weapons. If I was using the old NES, maybe. Blindfolded Battletoads. I think I could do the turbo tunnel blindfolded. I have not attempted it, but I think I could do it. Okay, so we're actually doing good now, right? So we'll save over some of this where we weren't doing good. Star Fox. Hello, Robert. Someone once described Busby 3D like that it was like a midterm project. Fox McCloud is the S. Kennedy. Oh, maybe he is. Maybe in Nintendo. What is Kirby's ethnicity or etymology, race, phylum? Like, how is Kirby categorized, right? Yes, we are on hard mode, and I have no idea what I'm doing, but I took out a carrier. So I've got that going for me. Now, we have a missile. If this thing helps me with the missile, or Where's my carrier? My carrier's over here. Guys, what do? Do I warp in the carrier to that and take on that carrier? Because maybe if I take out the carriers, I'm good. But is it possible that this is showing me that he has 2 more carriers left? So what do? Warp or go for the missile? Because this thing might take out the missile. There's no ships intercepting it, so I think this thing could take out the missile for me. Does Glenn Powell have a distinctive voice to have any business being Star Fox McCloud? By the way, I am behind on a game review, so if I die, you know, if we get a hard game over here, we're just gonna have to call it a night because I got to get this movie review out tonight. Andros has 2 more carriers left. Okay, so that's what that's showing. Here's what I'm thinking. I think we need to get that missile. No, I think it can handle the missile. We'll roll the dice here, okay? Please hit that missile. I don't know how that warp happened, but we're going to go after the carrier. Please shoot the missile. The station needs to charge. I don't think it got the missile. What do you think? Frankly, I probably just screwed up, right? Okay, so what you're saying is I needed to get that missile. What the shit? Just random encounters? Are we playing Final Fantasy? Peppy, help me out here, baby. Somehow that dodged. Oh, I could take that off. Okay, well, what about the target? You can use the Nova Bombs to easily wipe out enemies. Like, yeah, but I kind of need them for the Star Wolf gang, because that was the only thing I was hitting them with. And here we are, a little effed. Oh boy. I did like the Super Mario Brothers movie. I have not seen the Galaxy. Have not seen the sequel. Everybody else in the chat will tell you they loved it. Okay, how come I'm approaching this at a reasonable speed? And like the rest of the game, it's like things fly by you, right? This is Star Fox 2. All right, Fortuna, you're just going to not get destroyed for right now. Maybe. All right, so he's charged up. Maybe he can take that on. Here we go, here we go, here we go. I think we're doing okay. We're going to create us a spin point. I just did quick research on what Kirby is or what his species is called. Best explanation is that Kirby is like clay, but clay that is somehow void. Is this official? You know, I haven't seen the Marvel Galaxy movie. Not sure it's worth my time. It's probably going to be on Peacock. The movie got a lot more popular streaming when it ended up on Netflix the previous time around. But maybe I'll pick it up 4K disc. Who knows? Did you know 3D Blu-ray is still a thing? Because I feel like 3D TVs, once we got 4K, could actually work. Because then you'd have 1440p both directions, right? So you sit back, 6 feet, 1440p with 3D, that could have worked. When we were doing 1080p and splitting that into two to make 3D, that was the problem. I think 3D would actually work now that we have higher resolution. All right. For a new Star Fox game, do you want a traditional Star Fox game, or I want something closer to traditional? From what I hear about the adventures, like a lot of walking around on foot, getting fetch quests, that sounds like what would happen if we got a new Star Fox game and it was in the hands of anybody associated with Microsoft. I would rather see combination of on-rails missions with, that you could approach with different vehicles. Like if you could play every mission with every vehicle, and if we had like all-terrain mode type stuff with the dogfights, and I want some online co-op and online multiplayer versus stuff, competitive arena stuff, that would cook, okay? See the dot at the station? That means it's charged. Oh, now it's charged. It was charging. It's charged. Okay. Void takes on the form of dark matter, Void Termia, and even shares Kirby. What? I'm not familiar with these concepts here. We're gonna warp to this one and take on this cruiser. Okay, that's the plan. That thing's armed, and maybe it'll take out those fighters for us. Or, well, if the fighters get to Corneria, what's the biggest problem, right? If you want to watch a movie that is similar to speedrunning Mario and still has a lot of story, I guess the Galaxy movie feels like you're speedrunning the movie. I heard it takes little in regard to like storytelling, that there is just a ton of Easter eggs. That's what I've got. Gotta F up all these guys en route. I actually have a pretty good amount of shield here, which is nice. And we know I effed up that last carrier really bad. Without even really exploiting anything. I just went in there and did just destruction. What is the dog going on about? Get it. Okay, please just keep this basic for me. Oh no. Oh no, that's bad. Keep spinning. Oh geez. How did I pull that off? Here, let's just go down to this chicken walker for now. Alright, so I optioned to do the chicken walker here. Kick gunner, that's what it is. I didn't really want to bounce off the walls. The hell? Now the door unlocks. That's actually really cool that they cut away from you to give you a perspective of the door opening. That was really badass. Was some of this game designed in 2017? Because it's like, that's not something you'd expect to see in a 1996 Super Nintendo game. What just happened? Right. Circle strafe. While taking no damage. The AI was not ready for this circle strafe, man. It was not ready for this. It was not ready for 2026 FPS hardened veteran strategies. It wasn't ready. A Fox in Space. It's an animation based on Star Fox. The people say Princess Peach isn't really in peril and have problems with that, but I think they set it up reasonably so. She has been in the Mushroom Kingdom for a while, so she's used to how it operates. And then Mario needs to learn how that works. So for her to be teaching Mario, I suppose, is fine. Would it probably have been preferred by some if it was Mario and Luigi going to go rescue Peach? You know, I don't think that Universal Studios would allow something like that. You're probably lucky you got it the way you did. But I hear that Mario's like a side character in his own movie in Galaxy. That's what I hear. I suppose people are acting like they did Daisy dirty. Like she is hardly in it or looks weird or something. I don't know. Nukem, have you seen the Mario Brothers anime movie? There is an anime service, and I forgot the name of it. I saw about this on Twitter about a week or two ago. And they have this movie on there, and it's in English, but the dub is brutal. So you might be better off watching it in subtitles, but it's like from 85 or 86 or something. It takes into account the Super Mario Brothers game. But it's an older anime. It's about an hour long. I think they called Bowser a dragon. I watched a few minutes of it. But Mario is playing like a Famicom. And he's fighting and trying to rescue the princess or something. And then, hell, I think I even took like some screenshots and thought about incorporating it as a button to push. She jumps out of the TV, and then like Goombas and King Koopa like come out of the TV after. Oh, Daisy had a post-credit reveal. Okay. I've seen an image of her, you know, as someone maybe took a picture on their phone at the movie on Twitter, and it looked okay. Talking about the Mario anime where he says, Mama, Luigi. I don't know. I didn't watch a lot of it, but Mario sounded a bit weird, and it was an anime, and it was definitely from the 80s, and it was not the Mario Brothers Super Show. It wasn't none of that. This has got to predate that. Heard Star Fox Command on DS takes a page out of this game's book. Maybe so, because it's doing some RTS stuff, that's for sure. Okay, so he has 2 more carriers. You must infiltrate the enemy base and annihilate it. Is this thing going to charge up in time to take care of one of these? Please. Oh no, we missed. I think that's the best I could do. What am I shooting at? It's a target. It looks like an analog stick. It does not behave like an analog stick. Corneria, 20% damage. I think that's doable. Unfortunately, we have a ways to go. We're in good shape. That thing's charged up. Now we can rescue Fortuna. Yeah, I need to... Well, can you... Hold on. Can you boost on the map? Oh shit, we're getting engaged first. Can you boost on the map? Because maybe I needed to do that. Peppy, you look different. Alright, I need to not get rocked by this guy. Damn it. Well, that kind of worked. Got him! Yikes! Leon's down. You can't on the map. Okay, I thought that's what you meant by choice. Peppy looks young, right? Like younger than even in the first game. Grrr, it's no fun when there's no resistance. Launch planetary missiles at Corneria. Okay, the missiles are oh, geez, that's bad. Okay. We can take one of these missiles, destroy the Fortuna base. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. It sucks that things have been flipped on me here, control-wise. Gotta keep in mind the other stuff is moving too. Boom! Got him with the lock-on! You think that thing's gonna shoot at Corneria? Well, if it was the nearest one. Okay, see, I think I can save Corneria. This thing will then take out one of these, and it'll just have to eat that. Regroup at the mothership. Take Venom. Whatever this is, I don't know, a virus. Alright, we're gonna go after the base. Ah, Foxy Cleopatra. That reminds me of Beyonce. I liked Goldmember. I actually think that Austin Powers is one of the unblemished trilogies. I'm sorry, but it just seems that way to me. You want to get the computer virus, okay. Alright, well here, we're gonna go in here. No, not yet. Come out. No. Oh no. Definitely want to slow down a little bit before we do this. I'm pushing the wrong button. Alright, that'll work. Touch the damn buttons. The music in this kind of sucks, I must say. The music in the first Star Fox is kicking. At least at the start. Later in the game, I'm not too interested. But, let's see, target. I don't think that's gonna work. Am I gonna land here? Dolphins, let me land. We're trying. We are trying to convey that this is a carrier that I'm landing on. Lord. Lord, Lord, Lord. Don't walk off. That is harder than it looks, guys. That is way harder than it looks. Keep the satellite from being hacked. Top priority. You got it. Okay. We'll walk our way inside. It says target, but I think I need to go towards... There's like no draw distance. Okay, there we go. Satellite has been overrun. Take it back? What the shit? Were they moving the virus towards the satellite? What the hell? I thought the virus was floating there. This guy's gonna play the whole arena like he's in a Zelda game. Kick gunner, no! Okay, hold on. We can do that without taking that damage. I feel like I have a better hitbox than in... Because, like, I was getting abused in Star Fox last night. It's flung from Andross's satellite base. Okay. I didn't realize how the virus worked. Oh, hell. Really? Try not to take that damage right there. This guy's not going down. How come I have no health? I thought I'm the kick gunner. Oh, no, the kick gunner is what I'm fighting. Shit. Ugh. So I was hurting the thing and then rewinding like, hold on. For some reason, I thought that was my life bar. Really stupid. Mind you, I have this on hard, and hard is no match for a good circle strafe. This is a pretty lively chat. To be fair, the song that plays during the dogfights against Starwolf is really the only theme I remember. I want to fight Starwolf. Even if we don't beat the game tonight, I want to fight Starwolf. If I take out Starwolf, I'll feel victorious enough. The song's called Surprise Attack. Okay. Oh no. That's bad. How come Dog General has crap and then Andross has like sweet stuff? Like he's got like a virus, he can do whatever. Are we destroying this? Are we going inside? We don't want to destroy the satellite, right? We freed it, I think. We got the virus off of the satellite. Recapture the satellite platform. It's like, okay, he's got a satellite platform and some planets. He's barely protecting. He has to call in the mercenaries to do the actual work. What's right there? Enemy fighter? I suspect that could be a Star Wolf member. Who do we got? Pigma? I guess they're gonna come in order, right? I gotta get these guys out of the way. Did I just launch one of my bombs? Because I hit the button for it, but it didn't do it. What was that? I mean, I'm trying to outrun some of the stuff I can't see. Yeah, well, I figured Wolf would be the last one, if that's the way we were going to do this, right? Alright, somehow I dodged. I guess if you hear the zzz, you need to throw on the boost. Trying to get behind him. Maybe it's time to hit him with a missile. Maybe I should save those for Wolf, though. Doesn't seem like I really replenished them by going to the base. Oh, please. Hey, since I saved Fortuna, can I reload there, or do I have to go back to my base? Dick. Okay, so how do you avoid this? Quickly tap L or R to avoid the enemy shots. He's saying to do the barrel roll, essentially, but without saying it. They haven't quite invented do a barrel roll. All the like dogfight stuff was so much easier on the 64. Really excelled at that. Alright, he's very low. Got him! Get up, get down with the Pigma. Or come on, get down with the Pigma. Nah, I've saved the bomb, but I wanted to see if I could do that without a bomb. Barely, I have no shields. I think we have to make a beeline to this. Right? Hopefully not get destroyed in the process. All right, we've got the thing armed. We're looking pretty good. He's going to have to send out 2 more carriers. Okay, looking good. Where do we go next? We're at the mothership. We made it to the mothership. Hell, just for safety's sake here, before I mess up anything. It's looking pretty good, I think. We're at 25% damage. We got 75% health remaining, essentially. The mothership heals you, but I don't think that the rescued Fortuna will heal me. That's the issue. What do you got in mind, Robert? Let me check on that poll, guys, what you guys think. You guys would rather me play Smash? I'd say get rid of the other Starwolf guy, but where is he? I mean, we're kind of in the thick of it right here. Infiltrate the base at Venom, maybe? Alright, we're going to Venom. My name is Algae. Didn't even realize this was a situation here. How come we didn't reload our bombs? I wish this locked on. Man, I really was pretty good at taking these guys out on the 64 back in the day. Though this guy Algae I don't think was part of the group. Oh, give me a break. I'm spinning to winning. Is that just gonna hit me no matter what? Hell. Okay, there doesn't seem to be much way to avoid this. Oh, I put on some moves, it looks like. Unbelievable. In fact, if you get another special weapon and then get bombs again, you will have more bombs still. Example, if you have 3 bombs, get a heart, you have 4 hearts. Then get a bomb and you get a special weapon. Here, we'll take him out with that. I don't have a ton of shield for this. And unlockable. Okay, so you're saying like a power-up you find, you can get a homing shot? You did well, but the real battle hasn't even begun. Okay. You must infiltrate the base, or do we go for the carrier? Get all the pepper coins on a difficulty. You unlock a new area, and in that area you can get a homing charge shot. That would be really nice. Seems like I'm a little ill-equipped for the scenario here. Hey, let's just send out Fox with... He's got a bomb, you know, it's like... What do you think? I could probably handle Venom without taking damage. Then head back to the carrier and chase down this ship. What do you think? We've got 6 viewers. You guys are welcome to chime in, even if you haven't played. It only works on the difficulty, i.e. get the coins on normal, and then you have them. I'd say go for the mothership. Yeah, Venom can kind of wait, right? Ooh, shots fired at the ship, but I guess he missed. I'm glad someone other than me is giving tips and backseating. Yeah, you did a lot of backseating during the Bayonettas, right? Heal up, deal with the carrier. Heal up, then deal with the carrier? Well, shit. Okay, maybe I can do this. As I was approaching it last time, stuff gave me things. I was getting rewards, but this one's not doing it. Shit. Come on, drop something for me. Drop something for me. It's got to be hard to be a Star Fox fan. You don't have a lot of games coming out. What the shit? Oh, just right away. Okay. Shields, nice. Do like. I think that's fire. Okay, I didn't realize that those things were shooting at me. It's hard to differentiate a power-up from something attacking. What are you? Here, let's deal with him this way. Heavy Chariot. What, is this guy misplaced from Kirby Air Riders? Nukem, we're dealing with a chariot over here. I think it's a good thing I swapped over to the walker. Damn it. I think you guys will like my review of Netflix, the new Netflix movie Thrash, by the way. Should be coming up sometime late tonight after I'm done with this stream. Look at these skills, guys. I'm just kind of feathering that right trigger, that right bumper that is. Okay, this thing should be dead. Blow up. No, 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 no. Don't go in there just yet. Grab the shield. Excellent. Here, I'll take some time to read the chat. The chat's getting away from me. I don't like the chat getting away from me. I wonder if they will go with a similar art style for Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild for the new Star Fox game. I highly doubt it. I think it'd be really cool if they tried to aim for puppet. If they could pull it off, you probably need a PS5 Pro to get a good puppet look. But if they can make them look like real puppets, I think that'd be cool. Star Fox look like it'd be cool to have a comic book art style. It'll probably end up looking comic book art style-ish in some way. Probably end up. But I don't think it'll look like Breath of the Wild. Battle Chariot. Apparently that thing can cross over bumpy terrain easily. I have never played the Starlink Battle Atlas. You're asking him. Ooh, you found somebody that likes it. Hope the new Star Fox game, a combination of classic Star Fox and Starlink Battle for Atlas. Return to battle, return to map. Interesting. All right, let's see if I can do this without taking any damage, okay? Oh, the time I'm wasting in this is affecting things, isn't it? Hey, is this one of those coins you're talking about? That's not a Peppy, that's the dog general guy. This game cannot handle my circle strafe. Not a terrible example of a ship blowing up right there. Did-a-doop, did-a-doop. Okay. Mothership. Is there something on the mothership right there? Can't tell. Okay. Oh, I can't. I don't think that's my ship. I think there's something else on it. I can't. I think it says like 3 things near my ship. Alright, good. Another Star Wolf gang, huh? Maybe? Yeah, not too much damage. He sent another virus. We want to get that. Okay. I see it. Still... Here, let's cut off that virus. I see. Those were the things that attached. I largely got it. Okay, let's play that again, okay? Because I feel like I caught up and got it. Excuse me? I think I shot this thing to pieces, game. So wait, I should have got close then shot? See, okay. We'll try to line up in the formation here. There's just one left, right? So maybe we can just chase him. Oh, this is not going to be good. Yeah, get closer. Okay, gotcha. Oh, the chat kind of went down on my thing. Says you were closer. I think it'll be back. I don't think that the internet went down. Yeah, it's back. It's back, isn't it? Okay. If you can hear me say something, because the chat thing sometimes does this. It doesn't happen. Once you do first shot, you need to boost. Okay, got it. I was close. Do first shot, boost. Okay. I'm looking at the thing up there. Maybe if I can get in front of them. That was the toughest part, you know, without rewinding things. Okay, Corneria, sorry, but I cannot catch that. Carrier or Venom? Go for the carrier, maybe? I think I could go for the carrier. We know it's kind of sitting there, right? I've got the health. I can, maybe I can encounter a star team, whatever. We also have this planet up here. With the carriers out of the way, I think I could work on Macbeth and Venom. I can't go for the missile. I can't get to that. What's this? The planet just has to eat some missiles. I mean, it's like the Iron Dome. We just can't shoot down everything. Grah, you think you did well, you are a fool. What just happened? Playtime is over. Destroy the weaklings. What just happened? Hunter. Is this Starwolf? Guess we're just gonna have to do it. He summoned a new boss, who is gonna get defeated by Circle Strafe. Well, he's half dead. Tried to throw in some jukes there. I know I'm low shield, but I think I could handle a carry with low shield. I've done pretty well with him. Oh, give me a break. I guess I deflected that and I'm complaining. You know, I hit him pretty hard at the start. Base blade. Yep. It's in space. I'm not seeing that much blade to it, to be honest. It's no Wesley Snipes. I had to crack a blade joke, and then this happens. Please don't. Gotta get that soft underbelly, don't you? I'm probably okay. Doesn't have as much protection now, does it? Yeah, Space Blade down. Okay, I think I can handle the carrier. Battle carriers on the onto Cornerial, prepare for planetary whatever. This is your last carrier, monkey boy. Now, I just gotta get in and get the shields. Oh my god, it looks like I know what I'm doing, doesn't it? Please grab that shield. Yes! Oh, he's toast! He's toast. Alright, try not to mess this up. Probably gonna get shot at immediately. Just get past some of this. Maybe not with hitting that. Let's just get down on the walker here. What are we looking to do? Open for me. That is so cool how it shows the door opening. What do we got here? And how about you in the middle there, buddy? Oh, of course he's gonna reload these. Okay, we're looking pretty good. Are you with me, chat? course, maybe this guy's gonna have like infinite reloads of this. I'm screwing this up. Or I can kill him. I can just straight kill him right here. Yeah. I don't know, did the water bomb girl live? I couldn't tell if that was popping up on screen or not. Why do some of these arenas look like a weirdo disco hall? Because lack of resources on the Super Nintendo. Okay, so that planet, one of those planets has missiles left. They've got 4 missiles. He really doesn't have any more carriers. Where to? The missile, okay, our satellite thing is charged. I think we're about to take on some Star Fox, Star Wolf team here, man. I think next up is probably Star Wolf. Oh, 2-1, he fires the missile. Okay. Okay, and a virus. Shit. Who's Crystal? One of the new girls is Crystal on here. I'm not too familiar with them. Mink. I messed up here, and we have missiles and a virus to chase down. And I think he's just gonna keep sending viruses. I gotta chase these pencils. Where are you at? And I gotta get that virus too. Luckily the virus doesn't damage the ship. Star Fox Adventure. I didn't see a Crystal. I saw Faye and a Miyu. Are Faye and Miyu in the other games, or they just kind of unfortunately get written off here? Oh man, they're gonna launch more missiles until I get more of this. Okay, this is not easy. You gotta sneak up on the virus, guys. This is a little tricky. Gotta sneak up on them. I think it's gone. Crystal's the actual love interest for Fox. You think she's a cat. That could be tricky. Does Fox McCloud develop an attitude like in other games? Like, does he have a personality? I got it. We're winning. We're gonna win. I've got missiles and they've got Star Wolf's name on them, or bombs or whatever. Okay, I have half my shield. We have a missile over there that I think this guy can probably stop. So what do you think? I don't think I can chase down this missile, honestly. It's going to end up over here. But we could start going to work on these planets, right? Might actually be better off going to this planet. If she's a fox, I can see why they're together. Maybe go to Macbeth, and then if I have to, touch base. What do you guys think? Macbeth, Venom, Missile? Robert seems to have the answers. Hell, he even told you that Crystal's a fox. Hold on, I gotta check some emails here. I'm gonna take a shower real quick. Yeah, and then the game's gonna be over. I've got one bomb left, and it is for Star Wolf. I can't get to that missile in time, I don't think. My mistake, I can. We'll take the missile, and then we'll head to Macbeth. I thought this thing would be slow. It's only one missile. Oh, a tricky platform over lava. Lucky for me, I've got rewind. And when it comes to NES hard and SNES tough, you gotta rewind. Macbeth, here we go. Switch. It should say transform and land on the switch, you know? That was tricky. I was like, am I shooting this? What am I doing? Oh boy. Don't land. Oh boy. I see what you mean. Okay. So, hold on here. First try, baby. How about that? How you like them skills? Mind you, I used to play some DOS B-17 Flying Fortress back in the day. Like I've done some stuff. I can handle a few things, you know? Oh, is that a power-up? Hold on, was that a power-up right there?
Twin blaster.
Twin blasters, finally. What's this? Coin? Challenge coin? Your ass is mine, pal. Alright, is this the spot? Oh, Jesus. This isn't... I'm not landing on a rotating platform, am I? Shield? I want to see some tips lit up in... I did that. No rewind. I want to see some tips getting lit up, guys. That was awesome. That was pure skill. And then I hit the button again to try to rewind or record. Shoot. Messed up and this is the only game where I'm hitting the minus button like that. Hold on, let me see the chat here. Also, be sure to look for a special weapon when on planets, as it's when on planets where you can find special. So I should have been looking for those sooner. Now I've got the twin blasters. It's not the best. I guess there's probably an upgraded twin blaster, but this will still help me out, surely, in my battle with Star Wolf. All right. I think we're just going to try to go for a land here, maybe. Land on top, perhaps. No, we're gonna fly into that, aren't we? You ass. Okay, okay. Hyper blasters are the second. Well, I've messed up my opportunity to get a hyper blaster. Probably looks something like this, but firing from the R-wing form. Is that a buffalo? Night Knack. Night Knack? Seems to be ricocheting off. This is gonna take a year. He's got a shield, okay. This is like the worst duel. Okay, easy enough. Easy enough, Night Mac. Not the best enemy AI in a shooter. It's hard to believe that you like, if say this comes out in 96, just 5 years later you have like perfect enemy AI in Halo. Like, is that pretty hard to believe or what? 2 generations later. 2 console generations later, essentially. It's kind of wild. Yeah, I just ended up waiting for him to move the shield. Saw that after I killed him, sorry. Alright, let's see what you got. Circle strafe. Okay, I effed that shit up. Jeez. Planets are being saved now, boys. Andros is on the run. Well done. Missile attacks from the... shit. No time to read. Star Fox, you mangy cur. How dare you challenge me again? All right. 40% damage. We have respectable shield. I think it's on to Venom. Starwolf, where are you? Where are you, Starwolf? Hit the switch. We've been trying to enter this place for about an hour. Good luck. What the shit? What a welcome. So you're saying on the planet, it looks like I was getting stuff by destroying these buildings. Okay, hold on, let's look for the weapon, okay? That thing snuck up on me. Okay, I thought that was a thing to shoot. Possible. Okay, there's 3 things to land on. Got it. Mr. 10 Years, I'm actually having pretty decent fun here. There are some things happening in this game that are pretty novel. It's just really the Super Nintendo can't pull off the vision. As you can see. Transform. I mean, you didn't have transformations, and there are a lot of things you don't have even in the Super Nintendo version. What do we got?
Twin blaster.
The upgraded twin blasters. Okay, we're ready to rock now. Max weapon. There's something chasing me. What is the next land on spot? That's the base. It says target. Oh, you dick. It's a healing platform? The blue icon. See that blue icon? It's a healing platform. If you see a blue icon on the mini map, that's a healing platform. Okay. Something's shooting at me here, and I don't appreciate it. Blue icon on the mini map. I didn't see a blue icon. Alright, we're gonna touch down. 10 Years, I landed perfectly on a small platform in magma about 10 minutes ago. It was mind-blowing. Also, did you catch the members only video I posted today? Or late last night, I guess. I do have another review I need to do right after the stream. I think I've got time for it before it's considered tomorrow. You said blue platform is for healing? I don't see anything blue on the mini map. These upgraded guns shred. Okay, there's a blue. I see it. Okay, let's head to it. Is this it? Healing oh, here we go. Sweet. This dude's protecting that button. Gotcha. We're in. Yep, I've got massive amount of shield. The game's not real stingy about giving you, if you know to look for it, the power-ups, the stuff you need. Unfortunately, if you didn't have the rewind to abuse, you know, this game essentially launches with rewind if you want to think about it like that. If you, so maybe the game's kind of theoretically designed to be used with rewind, because if you didn't have the rewind, those missiles would always get away from you, or the virus. The virus certainly would, you know? It would be such a pain. Here goes. All right, we flipped into this, into R-Wing just to go back to the walker. Whoa, 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 whoa. Keep your distance. I know there was a shield there. It's probably not worth grabbing if this thing's going to keep spinning. Oh boy, this could be tricky. Guess I'm low enough. Should have this game beat pretty soon. I think we've got to do this and then head straight to Andros, where maybe Starwolf is going to try to protect him. I don't know. I haven't seen Starwolf. I'm saying Starwolf, though his team is probably called Starwolf, the way how Fox McCloud's team is called Star Fox. So maybe his name isn't actually Starwolf. We actually have like multiple rooms here. Could get a little complicated. I'm already a little turned around. Alright, I've got full shield. You said I'd get a bomb for touching that? Or no? Okay, never mind. Maybe you get extra bombs if you grab another twin blaster. This thing doesn't even have a health bar. That's how we get down here at Star Fox Inc. You know, their learning curve and all, but people would have liked this on the Super Nintendo. I think people would have been all over this. You think his name's Wolf O'Donnell? Come on now. Oh no, we got another virus to chase. Okay. The bomb special is marked with an... Yeah, but now I've got these super blasters. I should be able to get this virus no problem. Alright, and this is the trickiest part. Alright, you gotta kind of get close to these. Line them up a little bit. Yes. 10 years. Yeah, one of the first... Yeah, it might have been just before you showed up. Like, it was last summer I played through N64 version of this. Or was it more recent than that? Was it late summer or late fall? I did play through the N64 version of this on hard. I thought you might have been there. Hear me, Star Fox. I, Starwolf, will now... Oh, yes. We're doing it. I'm not gonna... I don't need to use the bomb. I don't need to use the bomb on him. Worthless cowards. You act tough, but I'll destroy you. I don't think I need to use the bomb on this guy. I've got... Pepper. Deceived by the lilat? What? Why did he say Pepper? I thought it was Peppy. Got a hit. You have a wingman, but he's kind of there to be your continue. Doesn't really help. I'm effing him up good. My opponents always evaporate into dust. Really consider it that dialogue box moves, you know? Can I beat him without any use of rewind here? Shit. I got him. I'm impressed, Star Fox. You are talented. My name's Fox McCloud. Today I lose, but tomorrow I will crush you. We're doing the things. Things are being done. God, you pathetic fools are completely worthless. Go out here myself. Whoa, 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 whoa. We just got snatched. I think forced boss fight. Hold on, we just went through our carrier. That means we have full health. Okay, can my wingmen actually do some shit? Kind of looks like they will. It became thirst traps because Nukem Nintendo requested I make the characters thick. That was at his request. I didn't think of it as a thirst trap thing. I thought it was funny. Is it not funny? Oh, can I not take that damage, please? Okay, you know what? Let's swap modes here. Boom. Anything want to open for me? What are we doing here? Are we landing on that? Yeah, it's making me really want to not click on the thumbnails. That's why I haven't been last few streams. Well, I mean, I thought it was kind of a funny thing. It was, oh shoot. It was sort of like Nukem suggested it, and I kind of wanted, you know, viewers to be kind of pleased. Can we touch that button? Open the door? Yes. Back into our wing. I think we're heading into the final boss. I don't like flying in these little quarters here. You might bounce off the wall. You bounce off too much of the stuff in the original Star Fox. This one seems to give you a little bit of grace. That might be hard to walk by. Go. Keep the door open for me. All right, we're gonna go, we're gonna go, we're gonna go. It's funny if you know the joke, but it's just weird without context. Yeah, the Bayonetta thumbnails, Nukem wanted her thick. I've been using Grok. Grok, make the Star Fox thick. And okay, so I can show you what examples it really was giving me. Okay, so it gave me, trying to show you guys some examples here. The first one it gave me was a bit on the weird side, okay? So, let's see here. Gosh. I just took like the box art and said make it thick for me, pretty much. And it gave me this. Okay, and that's a vibe, except Peppy is all leg. Pepper's kind of looking weird. Peppy looks strange. So I said fix the rabbit. Okay, and then it came up with this. So yes, it fixed the rabbit, but then it made Fox very different. So pretty much that's what happened. All right.
That escalated quickly.
You liked the Bayonetta. See, some of you like the Bayonetta thumbnails, but Thrushpelt says that like it's weird and that's why he hasn't shown up. So if it makes anybody feel terrible, then maybe me being lit on fire with my teeth knocked out is okay with everybody. Yeah, but Fox got huge and hard, and I covered up a lot of that with the Star Fox 2 logo. It did some weird stuff. Notice how I paused here and it doesn't say return to map or mission. This is like you're locked into the last level here. Oh, we have a map up in the corner. Oh, this is gonna get complicated, isn't it? Do I need to fight something over here? Is this it? You are improving, Star Fox. Your circle strafe technique is a thing of legend. Yeah, so 10 years, it turns out the circle strafe breaks the game. So this is actually a lot easier than hard mode. Hard route, Star Fox. Once you get an understanding for how things work. It's the monkey cube, just like last time. He doesn't have a health bar. They made that a little too easy. They would have surely improved that. Surely there's more to this. Or he's escaping. Oh. Okay, here we go. No, Peppy's supposed to be a rabbit. You are just a puppet of that puppeteer. I have not forgotten you. That there's giant words on the screen and you have to try to avoid that text. Okay. Are you gonna do a face thing? Hey, maybe he can suck the bombs here. I do have one bomb left. Okay, what are we doing? Mind you, I do have really good blasters. Alright, come on. I think this also runs at a little bit of a better frame rate at times. I don't seem to be bouncing into him taking damage, so that's quality of life help right there. That eye's down. Working on the blue side. He's double blinded. What are we looking at? We're trying to render a monkey face, aren't we? We're trying. And boy, we're not doing it. It's flickering. Your hitbox is way more generous. Like, you just get... Something is not rendering here, guys. Like... Something did not render at all. I was seeing flicks of what looked like his face on N64. There were hands to shoot. I was looking at the screen thinking, what am I looking at? Expert mode shows his full face. You think? You haven't earned the right to see my face. I will show you my hand. It wouldn't let me play expert mode. Expert mode's going to unlock now, right? But we're not going to do that. Are you okay now that it's a test? So it's all right. You just got to believe. I might be able to extract that.
It was a team effort. What's a mission? Adios, Andross. Let's head back to Corneria.
They are talking under a mattress of blankets, trying to record voice right there. That was rough. We did it, boys. Peppy is not a donkey. Peppy is absolutely a rabbit. Boom, 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 boom. He's a rabbit. Peppy's always been a rabbit. You know, that'd be like one of those Fruit of the Loom cornucopia. No, they never had the... I thought they had a corn... Peppy is a donkey. No, he wasn't. And then you're like, look. Right? Star Fox 2. from 1995/1996/2017. It was only released to the public on the Super Nintendo Classic. Or in my case, the Super Nintendo Mini. I showed this off earlier, Thrush Pelt. But yeah, I've got the Australian edition. Even though I'm from Kansas, a friend sent this to me. An Overwatch friend. That's the what the Europeans Super Nintendo looks like. It would be it'd say Super Famicom down here instead of Super Nintendo if it was the Japanese Mini. But the American Mini looks like the American one with the purple, violet and stuff. Awesome. I'm surprised I was able to do that. And really, if it wasn't for trying to chase down those the virus, I really was opening a can of whoop ass on this. I have an OG SNES elsewhere in the basement, but it's kind of a decorative item at the moment, and mine did not yellow. My stuff does not turn, you know, that golden. Look at his face. His face didn't materialize. But you're saying that his face would materialize on Expert. Last time it was the end and you had no choice. You had to hit, like, you know, system reset sort of stuff. Here you got an option. Push start. Give me an A. Come on, we kick some ass. Oh, it's going up. And it... You know, okay, so Corneria took some damage. Maybe if you hired some more mercenary crews, that wouldn't have happened, asshole. I destroyed all the carriers myself, rescued all the planets myself. I was supposed to defend Corneria entirely by myself. What is this? Donkey Kong edition. There was a Donkey Kong edition of the Super Nintendo. I didn't think the Super Nintendo had editions. I have an Atari with literally over 1,000 games, and then I have a modern computer, nothing in between. Thrushpell, I thought you were probably pretty young. So why would you have an Atari? That's, I guess not. Slippy might be a female. I'm not sure about that. No, Fox does not wear a hat. He has a sort of like comms visor, and it seems like with each iteration it covers less of his white stripe, so it's like barely noticeable in the Galaxy movie. I guess it's probably more of a headset wraparound type feature. All right, well, we did a lot better than the first go tonight. And this is really weird. Also, 10 years. This is the confirm button. B is confirmed, not A. Very, very weird. Look at that. Okay, I gotta give them props for blasting that. Wow. Is the whole team of guys. There is a girl, right, that pops up on 64, right? Like, there's a girl, she's not a part of the team, but she's like, hey guys, I was kind of in the vicinity and thought I would get in on the action, right? What, wasn't there a chick? I know I played it not less than a year ago, and yet I can't remember. Let's see if Expert now unlocks. Look at that, you actually get the carrier, though the carrier looks a lot different here. I think the carrier was just one piece and not a split design. Yeah. I just kind of want to see if create, suspend, let's go, we'll create suspend here. And I believe we have Why would I not? I just beat it on hard and I didn't unlock expert. Cat. That's a character from 64, not part of the team, but knows Falco. Does she appear in other Star Fox stuff? Because I haven't played anything beyond 64, but I'm really itching to play Star Fox Zero. Like, I'm seeing clips of it, and I'm seeing, like, the commercials that use the puppets, and I'm like, oh, how am I just now hearing about this game too late? You need an A rank on hard. Screw that. Well, guys, I think all in all that was pretty successful. What do you think about me not using the backdrop on the retro games, maybe? And you can kind of, like, look at my messed up shelf, and I can, you know, grab things and from the shelf and show you or whatever. And yeah, you know what? I don't know if all of you saw this earlier, but my friend from New Zealand who sent me the Super Nintendo Classic, or rather it's the Super Nintendo Mini when it's not the US one, got it from EB Games in 2017. EB Games New Zealand. So yes, they don't have GameStop. They have EB Games, and they closed them. They closed them like sometime around Christmas, just the other month. Messed up. I have cabinets, and you know, like from the cabinet, I can pull out a Legendary Badass bobblehead. How about that? I used to keep my TV over here when I had a, I don't know, 27-inch Samsung, or I've had a couple of TVs I kept over there. I had a 32. I might have kept my 30-inch 720p Samsung CRT in there. It was a behemoth. But now I'm actually using the stand that we had when in like 92 when we bought a 27-inch Zenith, and it was like, was it a Zenith or was it a Panasonic? Toshiba, 27-inch Toshiba, and it was like such a good TV. And it came with a stand, and I'm actually using that stand with my OLED, my Switch 2s in front of it, and my surprisingly heavy cob light that could tilt over and bring down everything if it falls. Getting some work done on the house in June. We'll probably have to dismantle that just so that it doesn't fall on anything. But yeah, pretty good stream, guys. Thank you for the help there, Robert. I would love to play Zero, but it's just not in the cards. You know, it's kind of the way it is. If we swap over here and back to game selection. Tomorrow, it looks like you guys are wanting me to play Smash. I offered up the opportunity to, instead of Smash, play Overwatch, because Overwatch is getting a Switch 2 update. Is that going to appear in the news here? Oh, now we're getting spammed? Missions, really? I wonder if in the news it says new Overwatch, whatever. I might give it a go. The trouble with trying to do Overwatch is it is a team game, and people do not play as a team. It's cross-gen and cross-platform, I believe, even with the Switch. I haven't played in almost a year. I'm sure there's going to be a new map or two or a new hero. There's at least one or two heroes I haven't played as. And I used to be the guy who put out the top tutorials for how to get the... they were achievements at one point. Now it's just sprays for, you know, you got Pixel and a cute. If I played though, I'd probably just play as Wrecking Ball, one trick Wrecking Ball in quick play. If some of you want to join, we might be able to put something together. If people in the chat want to join and make a team, then we could get this done. But I would probably just one trick Wrecking Ball, and I just need you guys to believe in the ball, and then it would be smooth sailing. With this controller, it's not going to feel like, the same for me. I'll map this to jump. This, I'm not sure. I'll sort something out. I weighed waste to people before I even had the Elite controller, so I could handle some business, but I'll consider it. I'll consider it. Well, if you made it this far, wait until marriage counseling. And do look for the new video on Thrash. I'll be posting hopefully within an hour and a half or so. Hopefully, because it's almost midnight my time. Hopefully before midnight. Yeah. I play only mouse and keyboard. Oh, so you play on PC. Real gamers use a controller, right?